I heard that there's one preacher that said he saw a vision, and in that vision, a mist slapped him, and he saw me on a wheelchair. And God said, "Should announce it, let people be praying for me."
I saw Dr. Abel Damina on a wheelchair, paralyzed. He could not walk. Somebody was trying to help, but he was not able to walk. He could not even move the wheelchair. He was looking a little bit disfigured, but I could recognize that he was the one.
There are 4 ways to look at it. Number 1, the mist that slapped you did not clear you of eye problem. Your goggles were still there. So as the mist slapped you and didn't heal you of your eye problem, you still had goggles and you can see me on a wheelchair. That is how wicked your heart is. You have been premeditating wicked things against me. So those wicked things finally became your vision. The people that attend this church should be careful, because I can imagine how he has intimidated them with false visions and prophecies and maybe emptied their pockets in the name of thus saith the Lord. But you don't bring that to superior knowledge. All of those things you saw came from a multitude of business. It's the meditations of your heart that shows how wicked your heart is. And then God now spoke to you about me, and the best place you will talk about it is on social media. You are begging everybody to join you in prayer. That is gossip package in the name of prayer. That wicked thing in your heart, you still have to look for a way to push it out. But I have news for you. The gods are there.
You know, I have never ever understood the reason why preachers who somehow receive revelation from God as they claim, rather than calling the individual and sharing that revelation with them, would prefer to go on the pulpit and just spread everything. I have never understood the rationale for that. I have seen so many cases whereby preachers have said, "I saw this about you. I saw this about you. God unveiled this about you." And my thought has always been that, couldn't they have called the person whom they saw in the dream to a corner or invited them to their office and then share this revelation with them? Wouldn't that be a more better way to handle this situation than just making it a public information? But then again, after giving it some thought, then I realized that, well, actually, the whole point of the revelation is not to help the person who is involved with it or in it, but rather to prove to their members how divine they are, and how God is speaking through them. It's just all like Dr. Abel Damina would put it, showmanship. That's just it. It's all showmanship. It's just meant to bolster their own egos and image. That's just it. That is it. Like Dr. Abel Damina said, if that preacher really saw what he said he saw, or God showed him something, he knows how to contact Dr. Abel Damina. Wouldn't he have done that? Rather than going on his pulpit and making everything a public announcement, shouldn't he have reached out to Dr. Abel Damina and relayed this message to him? You know, Damina is no saint. Like most individuals, nobody actually is a saint. But sometimes you can see people who are better than other people. Sometimes you can just look at people and you realize that this person is way more better than this other person. And these people over here, they are the worst. You could see that. The whole Christianity in Nigeria or in Africa, all over the world, is becoming very, very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. All you hear nowadays is just signs and wonders and miracles. People flogging to church, not to serve God, not to worship God, not to thank God for all what God has done in their lives. No, 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 not that. But to ask God for more favors. To tell God that they need more from Him. That's just what people go to church to do. At least the majority of the so-called Christians in Africa. That's all what they do. And that is why they are easily carried away by testimonies like this or revelation like this. You know, it's so sad, right, that a man of, well, a so-called man of God would wake up from his bed and decided to cook up a story about somebody. It's so sad. It's so sad that you, who is a follower of a man of God, will just listen to every single thing that individual told you and believe it. It's really sad. You know, they will just tell you that the reason you are not succeeding is because your neighbors are against you, or your father is against you, or your mother is against you, or your grandma or your grandpa, or the people in your family just outright hate you. It's always other people's fault, never yours. You know, even if you're doing something that you have no idea on how to go about doing it, and you are failing at it, they wouldn't care. They wouldn't point that out to you. They would just switch to their default mode, which is other people's fault. That is just it. They've used spiritual means to curtail your progress. They have stolen your charm, your lucky star. Why you struggle, why you toil, why you starve, why you go hungry, they are using your star to benefit themselves. That is what your preacher will say. And this has always baffled me, okay? This has always gotten me so confused that someone you met, or maybe you've known them for a couple of months or maybe a year, will tell you something about people you've known for your entire life. And you believe those people you just met to be telling you the truth. Really? Like someone meets you, or someone you've known for maybe a year, tells you that the reason you are not succeeding is because that your grandmama, who has always been there for you when you had nothing, when you couldn't even protect your own self, is the one who has all of a sudden decided to start hindering your progress. And then you believe them. You believe them. You know, sometimes I just laugh at things, not because they are funny. No, 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 no. They are not funny at all. But it is so frustrating to see how gullible some people can be. really, really frustrating, you know. It is really, really frustrating. So I thank God that Dr. Abel Damina brought this to light and he outright castigated the preacher for saying what he said. Now, I would like to know what you guys think. Do you think that this preacher might have seen this whole revelation for real? Or maybe he's just trying to cause some commotion, or maybe, I don't know, scandal, or trying to chase cloud by using Dr. Abel Damina's name in his messaging. What do you think? And also, what is your opinion on Dr. Abel Damina? Do you think he is as controversial as some preachers make him to be? Or maybe he has just realized the error of his past and he is now trying to do the right things. What is your own opinion? Share that with us in the comment section below. Because, like always, we love hearing what you have to say. And please don't forget to like the video, share the video. Follow us on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok. We are on all those platforms. And please do tell a friend or two about our platforms. Remember, we appreciate every little thing that you send our way. Thank you, and see you in the next one.